What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kyng Pablo, and welcome back to the channel. So today I got an update on the Gwinnett County twins that were found unalive on Bell Mountain. We're going to get into this video, and I'll come back with my commentary.
Family of the Gwinnett County teens found shot to death on top of Bell Mountain say the GBI has botched its investigation. GBI investigators ruled it a double suicide last month after saying the twins took their own lives by each shooting themselves.
That's right. Our Chase Howell spoke with the family along with the NAACP, who is calling on the GBI to hand over the evidence.
The headline of this newspaper asking what happened to Kadir and Nazir Lewis wasn't the only question on people's minds Friday.
I find it very hard to believe, as a 21-year practicing attorney, that these individuals drove to a mountain they did not know, up a windy, dark road behind a gate that was locked, and killed themselves.
Tyrese Lewis, the boy's father, suffered a stroke in November and couldn't say much during Friday's press conference. But those around him used their voices for him, calling into question the GBI's findings, saying the way their bodies were found, it doesn't make sense.
Positioned with their feet almost touching, but spread out to where their heads were fanned out. Their arms were out. Their heads were facing upward.
The family says that GBI closed the case and that they've been trying to see the evidence but have been blocked from getting it. So they submitted an open records request.
In some cases, the family could file a request for a magistrate court judge to hear the evidence through a warrant application hearing and potentially open a criminal investigation. Or they could take it to the district attorney of that circuit and turn over the investigation.
The Lewis family, along with the NAACP, comparing the Lewis's death to that of Ahmaud Arbery, the unarmed black man who was gunned down in Georgia in 2020.
Many times in Georgia, the initial story does not hold up to scrutiny of independent eyes and independent investigators looking at it and turning over every stone.
The family, along with the NAACP, giving the GBI until Monday to release the findings, or they'll be back at the courthouse demanding to see the findings. In Gwinnett County, Chase Howell, 11 Alive News.
Now, we did reach out to the GBI, and while the family claims that the case has been closed, the GBI says that the case is still very much open. When they do close the case, a spokesperson says that they will update their website.
All right, and we're back. So the NAACP has gotten involved. We saw the twins' father in that video. He sadly suffered a stroke in last November, so he didn't do much talking. He had other people talking on his behalf. One of the guys in the video was saying that what they really find strange is the placement of the bodies, that the feet were almost touching, the heads were facing upward, and the arms were spread out. There is a longer video of that press conference where they go into a little bit more detail, where they were saying that it seemed like some type of ritual or something that happens when people are sacrificed, a situation like that, how the bodies were placed out. They're comparing this to Ahmaud Arbery's case. I'm not sure if I would compare this story to that one. I just don't think I would. The family just wants answers and the full findings of the GBI. And the family thought that the GBI had closed the case, and I also was under the impression that the GBI had pretty much closed the case. But what we heard, the GBI is saying that the case is very much still open, and they will update their site once the case is closed. I'm guessing that they're going to put the full details on their website. I think they should give the full findings to the families first before they put the findings on their website. This story is just a sad, sad story. I don't know. I've given my opinion of what I thought happened in one of my previous videos. I just don't know. It's just a sad story. I'm just going to reserve my thoughts until the GBI's full findings come out, because like the family thought the case was closed, but the case is not closed. according to the GBI. So we're just going to have to wait to see what their full findings are. But the findings that they did release to the public about the bullets that were sent to the home, those were the same bullets that they retrieved from the bodies, I'm assuming. Where did they get the gun? Then they were saying that they drove up there at night. I thought that they drove up to the mountain that morning. Today, in this video, is making it seem like they drove up there the night before and it happened. So I'm not quite clear on, did this happen the night before or did they drive up there that day? Because they also said that one of the twins went to the airport, but he didn't board the flight. He left. So it had to happen after this. I'm just going to wait till all the GBI findings come out before I give my full and final opinion on this story. We can continue the conversation down in the comments. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's been your boy, Kyng Pablo. Peace.